That'd be a sandstorm.
Is it Divine Sandstorm?
No, it's the Rude Sandstorm.
Ah!
I would say edit that in, but I think that would get the video clean, so don't do that.
Less claims than the actual music in this series.
Yeah, wait, the two might actually cancel each other out. No, still don't try it.
Might look for someone's remix.
Hey, Genie.
Sora. Want to see a little something I call?
I might see if I can find a kazoo version.
Take it away, Genie.
All I hear is Homer Simpson in his voice.
Well, it is Homer.
Lousy sandstorm. It's just too easy.
I know it's Homer, but I don't hear Genie. I hear Homer Simpson.
But that's also because I think that's one of those Homers actually kind of close to his regular speaking voice.
How about giving me a challenge next time, Al?
It's Homer Simpson.
Also, you can guys say what you want, but upcoming is the actual worst boss.
And now I'm thinking about.
What you mean, man?
And now I'm thinking about
Yeah,
Genie
you know.
screaming.
What do we do?
And then make him go,
Now I'm thinking about Genie screaming. Oh!
Nice timing, Carpet.
Why is it made of water?
Demeeks made it, yeah.
Oh.
We killed him!
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
We're not getting into that.
We killed him!
Yeah, we can't get into that because, you know, like I said,
Nomura turned him
part of my problem.
Nomurax turned him back into nobodies.
You and Nomorax.
You think if Lightning had been created yet, that Nomura would try to find a way to shove her into this as much as possible?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she was in the next game. Oh wait, I forgot. That man said that Final Fantasy characters were not that important.
But Lightning is his.
There's another puzzle piece under a building.
But what?
I think I already got it.
No, there's no one under the other building.
Yeah.
Where is that building? One right in front of you. No. Keep going. Hey,
Right there.
Hey.
But Lightning is Nomura's waifu. He will find a way. He even made creepy waifu DLC for her.
Your point?
You don't dress your character up like a doll unless you have one idea.
Look, I can put cat ears on offer.
In what?
In
2.2.
And in the
you
one,
can put cat. You can literally put cat ears and wings on her.
and in the one Fire Emblem, you could pet your units.
We don't talk
No,
about
we're
that.
talking about that.
You do. I'm going with the.
I don't even understand that on the scale of what that's supposed to actually be a thing for.
But Brian, you pet your general to tell him he did a good job.
Good job, General.
But none of them did a good
Nice,
job.
good. Nice work, foot soldier.
But none of them did a good job because
Handmade.
they're in Conquest.
Ooh, Conquest. Ooh, it's a coolie.
Sean showed Brian and Carson
Yeah,
a Fire Emblem video that broke them both.
Ooh,
Hey,
lunatic.
Hey, Brian, Sacred Stones video.
Shit, get that shit out of here.
Carson, Sacred Stones video.
Did you show him?
Yeah.
I
And when Carson was watching it, he said to quote Brian, "This is pants on head retarded."
did. He did. He quoted you.
I love that phrase.
It is. It's pants on. This dude's argument is literally pants on head retarded because he's literally sitting here complaining about how you can't do this because you gotta do this, and I'm like, you literally have Mulder standing right there in your example. What is your point? Just heal him.
Yeah, that's actually the same thought I had. I was
heal
like,
him.
yeah, I was like, you could just heal him and you're not going to lose anything. Yeah, the funny thing is, I thought that, but I didn't say it because I was too angry. Like, Sacred Stones is a bad game, but I'm not even that stupid or petty about it.
I was sitting there, I was like, good God, what is this video?
And
What
I
have you linked me?
and I can be a petty motherfucker.
Why aren't there any more thumbs down than this?
Brian had a thumbs down it, so you could thumbs down it again.
You're one of those people that will subscribe just so they'll have the satisfaction of unsubscribing.
Gather.
Hey man, you want to see even better?
I subscribe to your channel
Because I
just
watched,
so I can unsubscribe from your
just
channel.
because I watched that video, he popped up on my feed, and he was playing Fire Emblem Heroes.
Oh my God. Yeah. That solidifies it. Put the nail in the coffin.
Carson said the same thing. It's funny you two have the same healing thought.
Well,
He's a deal!
that was what I noticed.
What about healing?
Hey, no wonder that guy
Okay,
thinks that's
basically,
so much better.
what-
He doesn't even know how to do strategy.
But basically, to explain it, it was essentially explaining this both the corner and the audience. The guy in the video, he was trying to say that the linear Fire Emblem games, the ones that just force you from one mission to another without basically giving you the ability to wander a world map and grind, like in Awakening, are better designed because they're balanced between short and long-term design, because it's like you're trying to do the short-term design of just, beat the mission and stuff, but you're also trying to have the long-term design of have units be properly leveled for later missions and other things, like not wasting good weapons too early. And the example that he gave was that he had said that this one character that's a thief, because he's a thief, he has a low strength stat, so he can't easily one-shot units early in the game, and his point was essentially because you can grind, the balance of short and long-term design is lost, because he could just, after this mission, just go wander the world map, slowly building up experience so that the character gets to a good level, because again, he can't one-shot, so you have a chance of taking a hit. But in the footage he was showing, because he was at the beginning of the map, all the units were around him, so characters that could heal him were sitting right next to him.
So yeah, well, the situation he gives is that, he could send this guy after this enemy for that experience, but if he does that, there's a chance this guy might die. But if you can grind, his whole point was that he doesn't take that risk. So there's no risk reward there, because he could just go to the world map later and fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a healer right next to her, which means he could have just, healed and then not worried about having that risk at all.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought it was.
That's what I'm saying about that.
Which, doesn't really go against his point as much as I would just say, hey, if you're going to show footage for that,
It does go against this point. If you're gonna make a point, can you show footage of an actual point?
Show footage later.
Instead of you just being dumb and picking a random point in time where you can make your point.
Show footage later in the fucking map where the possibility of death might result in a half-an-hour restart, because you might have a point there. Don't show footage at the beginning of the fucking map.
Lord.
Don't show footage at the
I've never
beginning.
even seen that reaction command.
I didn't know what the hell that was.
Clear
Until I
shot.
realized, I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then you just shot something, and I was like, the hell?
Oh yeah, the switches are also on a timer, so the fire switch has long ran out.
You know what? It's still activated.
No, it's not.
So there's 1 to 2, 1 to 3.
1 to 3, Sean.
No, as in
Yeah, it's
activated.
already-
As in 1 of 3 to activate. It started off at 3 to 3.
Oh wait.
Timing.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it started off 3 to 3, and I thought it had timer 2, but I noticed that I was flying enemies and it was still the same. No, you should go find him.
This has a timer.
Yeah, this has a timer. I'm not sure why that's relevant, but it does.
I know there is a time. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I
Go!
Yeah,
Hurry! Before the door shuts!
to get like to cover the video a bit more, I don't even fully like Sacred Stones, and I think the game does a lot of dumb shit. But again, not even I am so fucking like petty or dumb as to, you know, have like that backwards problem. I have actual justified criticism. I totally swear for reals.
There it is. 20
Because, like I said, Sacred Stones, it does some dumb shit, like most of Ephraim's chapters.
Put the Fog of War.
You don't put Fog and Boat Mission together.
Yes, you did.
Oh, boat mission, man.
That is the worst mission in the game, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
But it's the fair and balanced Fog of War.
Oh, and also don't put flying enemies with javelins in that. And this is exactly what the game designers did. They did all of this.
Very convincing. He said if I didn't cooperate, he was gonna.
Where is he?
Come on now, you gotta forgive me.
Where's Jafar?
Well, let's see. Right
Also, just like completely like side point, but I think Sacred Stones, it might. I don't know much about the Ike games, so I could be wrong about this. I think it might be the darkest game in the series because there are some fucked up implications in Sacred Stones.
Can we go back to the petting your units?
That was long before that.
I know.
I find it funny, you know, people make jokes about the unit petting thing, but Sacred Stones kind of does have some uncomfortable incest undertones.
Let's go.
What are you talking about, man?
Everyone is
She just really likes her brother.
everyone is totally riding Ephraim's ring.
Wait,
believe.
you've watched a regular Magic High School too?
Also,
She just really likes her brother, man.
also, like I say that kind of as a joke, but at the same time, the two special sacred weapons for Erica and Ephraim Sacred Stones, their name origins are named after characters from a German play that was about incest.
She just really likes her brother.
Now I'm thinking about the twins in Black Lagoon that had a
There
horrible.
are no
incest
incest
backstory.
things here. She just really likes her brother.
But then again, everyone kind of, yeah, but then again, everyone kind of rides Ephraim's Killer Lance. He is well, I think the Erica path is infinitely better because it feels like it was actually tested. I will admit Ephraim is a better unit because Erica cannot kill to save her fucking life.
Erica can kill all the things.
On my first playthrough, I kept getting strength screwed with her. I think I nearly maxed out, or did end up maxing out her skill and speed, but her strength, I had for a solid, like, 5 level, no, for a solid, I think about 5 chapters and about 10 levels, her strength stat was basically locked at 10. Even getting, past it.
Finish.
It's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, how do you feel about the argument Sean, Brian, and Carson were all talking about? I think Carson and Brian actually made better arguments than Sean. Like, they were saying if you're going to make an argument about grinding being risky, maybe show footage of grinding being actually risky instead of footage of you grinding next to a healer and complaining that a character might take some damage, because the entire point of a healer is to, you know, heal, so that pretty much undoes any damage you take, meaning grinding is less risky. Like Carson said, if you're going to make that argument, show footage later on in the map when you're over 30 minutes in and a healer is further away, but because they were right at the beginning of a map and right next to a healer, that pretty much means their entire argument is redundant. I get what Sean was trying to say, but I think those two ultimately made the better point that the entire video did kind of undermine itself because a healer would solve that person's problem and they were generally being an idiot instead of using footage when a healer was not readily available, which in that case they would have actually had a really strong argument. But anyway, I'm rambling. I just thought those two actually made a really good point. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media, on my social media links, as well as my Discord link are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.